Hello, everyone. I hope you are having a splendid night. It's very cold at my house. It snowed a little bit and it's icy, but that will not stop me from talking about Egypt. So I'm sure when you were a kid, you either learned in class or watched a documentary or read a book or saw an exhibit about Egypt and the pyramids and the mummies, and you were like, huh, that's pretty cool. And then you just kind of moved on with your life, right? I did that exact same thing. I learned about it and I was like, that's pretty cool. It's cool that they did that. And then I moved on. But probably about a year ago or so, I don't know what I was doing, but I was like, what if I looked up the pyramids and I saw them and it absolutely like fascinated me. And I can't exactly explain why, but let's go back. Imagine you are a merchant or an explorer or someone living in like the 5th century, and you're walking through Egypt and it's just desert as far as the eye can see, nothing but like sand and camels and I don't know, more sand. And suddenly in the distance, you see a mountain. You're like, oh, that's cool. I didn't know there were mountains in the desert. And you get closer, and this is a very triangular looking mountain. You're like, that's crazy, that's crazy. And then you look closer, and there's like other little triangular mountains kind of beneath it. You're like, that's weird. So you get closer and you see that these aren't just mountains, they are handmade buildings made out of stone. These things are weathered, they are very old, and you can tell that they are very, very old. But like people made these things. And you look up, you're at the base of the pyramid, you're at the base of the pyramid now, by the way. And you look up, and this thing goes on, like it just goes all the way up. And the stones they used are huge too. And that's kind of how I felt when I rediscovered the pyramids, because they are these literal like mountains made out of stone by people 4,500 years ago. Like that, the thing that people use is Cleopatra, right? So Cleopatra lived closer to, I don't know, the Nintendo Switch than she did to the pyramids being built. So even to her, the pyramids were absolutely ancient. And it's crazy because they are these like literal mountains out of stone. They were the tallest thing, the tallest man made thing for 4,000 years. And that blows my mind. People were like, yeah, let's build the tallest thing out of stone with our hands. That will be the tallest thing for 4,000 years. And let's also hide treasure inside and booby trap it. And also our dead rulers. It's hard to explain like how I feel. Like there's this photo I want to show you. It's the first, I don't know, known photograph of the pyramids taken in like the 1800s. It's this here. Um, I'm sure you can find a better photo of it online, but it's the fact that this was like 200 years ago. And someone was like, holy crap, these things are awesome. Let's take a picture of it, because they're these literal like Egypt didn't forget about the pyramids, of course, because they lived next to them. But I think they were forgotten about by like Western society. And so this dude finds it and he's like, how did we just forget that the tallest thing, the tallest building, a literal mountain, a man made mountain, has just been sitting out here for like 4,000 years? Um, I don't know. It's hard to try and like communicate the magic I feel through just words. I think if you really want to feel what I'm feeling, go like look up pictures and articles and like Reddit forums and I don't know, documentaries about the pyramids, because there's something about it. This is the second thing I kind of want to talk about, but as I get older, it feels like more and more of the magic in life goes away. When I was a kid, there was so much to be explored and discovered. When I would play video games, I didn't fully understand the concept that they had like hard barriers where you just couldn't do things anymore. And so I thought that if I just tried this one little thing, I could unlock Hero Brian in Minecraft or find an extra secret track in Mario Kart. I didn't have the concept that like that things were predictable and set. And that's kind of how the world is once you get older. I'm taking classes for physics and chemistry right now. And both of those classes teach you that the world is exactly predictable and it's the same every single time. And it kind of takes the magic out of life in a way, because suddenly there's not this idea that like anything can happen and your wildest dreams will come true. It's just kind of like, if I drop a ball, I know exactly how fast it'll go. Um, if I rotate a wheel, I know exactly how much torque is needed to move it. If I pour two chemicals together, theoretically, I can predict the compound that they'll become. And same thing with geography too, because for the most part, we know like everything significant on the Earth. Like, it's all been documented. And rediscovering the pyramids was like rediscovering the magic in a way, because I knew that they were there, but I didn't fully like comprehend the magnitude of their existence. This is getting extremely rambly, but the pyramids are really cool. They're really cool. I want to go there someday. I want to go there. The Sphinx is a guy cat. There's also an iron trapdoor on the Sphinx's head that holds secrets of knowledge and truth. And I want to go to the Sphinx and climb into his head. And I also want to go inside the pyramids. I just want to like see that. I want to go there. And I want to experience it firsthand, because it is a monument to human strength and potential and ability to work together. And it is so awesome. I know it's illegal. I would never do this, but if I could, I would want to climb to the top of the pyramids, because there is like Roman graffiti on the top from the Romans. They like carved their names and stuff into it. It was like Thaddeus was here, stuff like that. So I just want to rediscover the magic in the world. I want to remember that the world is a beautiful and mysterious place, and not just a world that's ordinary and predictable. So someday I want to go to the pyramids. If I go to the pyramids, I will make a pyramid video for all of you guys. So yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know your favorite pyramid in the comments.